Welcome to the Hades 32 Heat series, where we're clearing Hades at 32 Heat with every weapon, every aspect, and a few fun challenge runs, and today we are going to be finishing the last of our bow runs. Now, we are going to be doing a Rama run. Now, we've already done a Rama bow run, where we just basically spammed our special with Thunder Flourish. That was very effective, very fun, very fast, but I want to do a different Rama run today. I want to make use of the aspect that can be increased with Titan Blood, in this case the Shared Suffering damage. Now, Shared Suffering is an interesting mechanic where after you mark a foe with your special, that little symbol appears above their head, and all marked enemies will take 60% of any attack damage inflicted on any target. Now, that is 60% of all the damage dealt. It is not just a cumulative increase, it is calculated after the damage, like cumulative damage increases. So for example, if I take the Shattered Shackle, just as an example, a fully charged shot without the Shattered Shackle deals 120 damage. If I mark an enemy, they will take 120 damage plus 60%, that's 72. But if I increase my damage by 100%, they will take 240 damage plus 60% of that. It's not 160% damage, it's 100% damage plus 60%. It's not a cumulative bonus. I'm not sure if that's making sense, but it'll kind of make sense as we go along here. Now, there's a couple different ways that we can do this, but I would say probably the most effective way is, for one, we want to increase our base attack as high as absolutely possible. So we want to get, probably Heartbreak Strike is going to be the best way to go. And if we get things like, say, Sweet Surrender, that will help as well. But what we're likely going to want to do, actually, is use Dionysus. We want to get Drunken Flourish, and then we want to get Bad Influence. Because if we can inflict our Hangover on multiple foes, we will deal bonus damage while we have more Hangover afflicted foes. And because our special ricochets to multiple enemies, it's going to be very easy to inflict Hangover on 3 or more foes. Something else we'll probably want to go for as well is another Dionysus boon. We're going to need Trippy Shot for it, but if we've got Drunken Flourish, that'll work. We're probably going to want to go for Blackout. There's a number of different ways we can increase our damage percentage, but that is going to help as well. Now, we may potentially go for Battle Rage, but I'm not sure about that one yet. We'll see. This is going to be somewhat hammer dependent. You know, you can do this without everything I just described and just, you know, go for Heartbreak Strike if you get the right hammers, but we do want to maximize. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the Eternal Rose with Aphrodite. Other than Blackout, we're not too worried about any duos or legendaries, but we do want to get some certain boons at high epic rarity, so we are going to take God's Pride, we are going to take Fated Authority. As for our Pact of Punishment, the only thing we're changing is we don't actually need to worry too much about damage control. Tight Deadline I'd like to turn down just because I'm not as fast with this particular build. I'm sure that 7 minutes would be more than enough time, but I want to make sure, so I'm going to turn Tight Deadline down. Damage control turned all the way up is not going to be a problem at all, though, because we need to mark enemies with our special anyway in order to have them apply the Shared Suffering.
The pact is sealed.
So what we're going to be going for with this run is 2 specific hammers. One in particular is actually, I think, useful, especially... Oh, there we go. Epic Rarity Heartbreak Strike, that's perfect. One of the hammers in particular is especially useful with Rama. Oh, and we got a hammer right off the bat, too. And that is Chain Shot. Chain Shot I don't particularly find to be useful with any bow, with the exception of Rama. If you're doing a Rama Shared Suffering build, Chain Shot can be exceptionally powerful. And see, even just marking a single enemy is good, because it just means that they're going to take 60% more damage. And this is one of the other ones we want, Twin Shot. That is great. Triple Shot can work as well, but against a single target like Hades, we would want Twin Shot. So we're going to go Twin Shot. That's going to double our number of hits, which will compound with our percentage increase, which will also compound with Shared Suffering. Anything we can do to increase the amount of damage we deal and increase the number of hits we can deal as well is going to be very helpful with this build. Chaos could be very useful as well. Yeah, let's take it. If we were being offered something like Dionysus, I would consider foregoing Chaos, but if we can get a Chaos Strike... no. Okay, I'm not sure how Popper's Lunge would work with this. It may be worth a try, just to see how it goes. Dash Strike deal damage. The thing is, I know I'm not going to focus on the Dash Strike, so instead, let's go with... Sorry, 1 second here. Phone is ringing. Oh gosh, I don't actually know. I'm going to go with Enshrouded Affluence, because I don't really care what room rewards there are up ahead. We got Aphrodite and the Daedalus Hammer already. If we happen across Dionysus, great, but I'm not too concerned if we don't, because we can just force him in Asphodel, and getting some bonus obol could really help. And it doesn't really matter what these are. I should have checked to see if any of them are unalterable, though, but they're all blue room rewards, so whatever we find isn't going to be a huge difference maker one way or another. Nice.
Got it.
And any of these unalterable? That one is, so we'll definitely take that room instead. That means it's either Sisyphus or a shop. Sisyphus, perfect.
Sometimes.
What do we got? Ambiguity bonus. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll take the Charon's Obol. And what's next?
Cheers, mate.
Okay, I'm guessing a mini-boss. Yep. Okay, let's see what we get.
Come on, sneak.
Oh, jeez. There we go. Easy. Demeter. Okay, that's not bad. We don't really need any of these right now, so I'm going to take Nourished Soul.
5-second rule.
That closes the gap a little bit on lasting consequences, while also providing us a boon that cannot be palmed, which means that we're more likely to get offered things like Heartbreak Strike for our palms. And if we took something like the Palm Blossom, that would help us even further with that. So make sure we mark all these guys, and there we go. 1, 2, 3. That's good for now. Didn't really need to focus on that one, but there we go. Good. Ah, Demeter again. You know what? Let's go for it. Maybe we can get Rare Crop and get a Heroic Rarity Heartbreak Strike. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm starting to rethink damage control on this one, just because the enemy that I actually attack that isn't marked still has its damage control on, but it's easy enough to rip down with a single special that I'm not overly concerned about it. Now, just to be clear, you don't have to mark the enemy that you're attacking to apply Shared Suffering. But I find it is useful when you do. I don't want Frost Flourish. Let's go Frozen Touch. Can then at least apply Chill that way, which will give us Privileged Status. Nice. Just like that. We marked everybody, and then we just focused on one, and we took them all out. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna mark y'all. 1, 2. No, okay. I'm not super great with this build. It's, we don't need any more Demeter or Aphrodite at this point. We'll take a free palm instead. Heartbreak Strike, there we go. Poseidon, no, we definitely don't need Poseidon. Yeah, I could definitely be a lot better with this build, but it's fairly straightforward, honestly. It's mostly just I'm not great with the bow in general, not with the build like this. It's got a fairly slow charge, which I find is a little bit tricky to really get the hang of sometimes. Especially with twin shot making it close range. Oh jeez, come on, get here. Get over here. But the sheer amount of damage you can actually deal with Shared Suffering is insane. What do we got? Demeter again? I'm tempted to, just for rare crop, but we have too many things that could potentially be chosen instead of Heartbreak Strike that it's not worth the risk right now. I'd rather purge Frozen Touch first. Oh, come on. I should really be using Boiling Blood as well. Applying my casts. It's an additional 50% damage. Every little bit helps. There we go. I mean, really, the beauty of this is that just by using your special once, you can increase all your attack damage by 60%. The fact that you can do that on multiple enemies that get marked as well is insane, but on bosses, this gets to be pretty ridiculous. Okay, who do we have in our god pool right now? I believe it is just Aphrodite and Demeter. So, I'm going to purge Frozen Touch. We don't need that. And I'm going to take Dionysus. We're going to take the Overflowing Cup. We want to get Drunken Flourish and Bad Influence if we can. From there, if we can also get Trippy Shot and Blackout, that's great. That could be a little bit finicky to use, but it's also probably the best way of increasing your damage because it's not just the target you're hitting with that takes bonus damage, it's also anything else that's a hangover afflicted standing in the Festive Fog. But Bad Influence is going to be very easy to use because we can just apply Hangover to 3 enemies, and then any damage we deal is going to be increased across the board by a significant amount. I think Bad Influence can actually be palmed as well, so it's easy to get it over 100%. Go. What do we got? Okay, Chaos, Hermes. No, we'll go with Chaos. Let's go for a Chaos Strike, see if we can get another damage increase on our attack. Oh, wow, really? I mean, that's tempting. You know what? Why not? Enshrouded Defiance. It's not often we get to take that. An unalterable blue chamber. I'm guessing Eurydice? Yeah, alright.
Gotta tell you,
Oh, now here's the thing. We have Nourished Soul and Heartbreak Strike. We could guarantee a Heroic Rarity Heartbreak Strike right here. Or we could go for the Refreshing Nectar and try to get an increased rarity on our Bad Influence. But you know what? No, this is an opportunity that doesn't always present itself. We're going to take Ambrosia Delight. And we have Heroic Rarity Heartbreak Strike, just like that. I'm hoping this is Dionysus in a mini-boss. Yes, it is. Perfect. We've got the Overflowing Cup, so it can't be anything else. And as long as we have Dionysus, I don't really care what the rest of our room wards are going to be, honestly. We're not going to be offered a Daedalus Hammer until Elysium. If we end up getting Hermes, that's not a big deal. I would like to get more Dionysus, obviously, but either he's going to get offered or not. It's not really something we can force very easily. Our Fated Authorities are really best in mini-boss chambers, and this is already the one that we want, so there we go. Dionysus, Drunken Flourish. I hope so. Ooh, okay, not what I want. I will take Trippy Shot, because we are going to need that if we get Blackout. If we are going for Blackout, I should say. And hopefully we can get Drunken Flourish next time. I'm tempted to take Artemis as well, just to get pressure points, but I don't think that's going to be really worth it. Not at this point. If we get Bad Influence and we have time to go for something else, and Artemis get up, then, you know, maybe we can take the Adamant Arrowhead and Styx. But if we don't get everything that we're looking for before Styx, I don't want to split our focus and potentially not get what we need. If Artemis gets offered naturally, I'll take her, absolutely. And if not, then, well, we'll just move on. Okay, let's see. What's this? Okay, we've got one last chamber. No idea what it could be. And it is not
Chaos has a new effect.
unalterable, so it's not a shop. Oh, Than.
Dong. I have arrived.
We'll just have to hope it's something useful. Kind of unfortunate the Enshrouded Defiance did give us at least one room that we couldn't really predict what we would find. But that's the nature of it. It's not much of a curse if you know exactly what's coming every single time. Oh, lovely. These guys.
Must be the last of them.
Okay. See, this is where Shared Suffering really works, because you can apply it to the Drakens, and even if they run away, it doesn't matter, you'll still be able to hit them from a distance.
Thank you.
Oh, nice, a palm, that's perfect.
Extra blessing.
We're up to 164% on damage on our attack, that's great. And what do we got? Shop or a free palm? Let's go for the shop, see if we get offered Dionysus again. We've got lots of obol, so even if we don't, maybe we can just buy a palm. Demeter again. No need to take Demeter. I'm just going to take the darkness for a little bit of healing. Yeah, 15 bonus health, that's fine. Yeah, we already have a Heroic Rarity Heartbreak Strike. There's nothing else we need to increase the rarity on. Trippy Shot doesn't really matter.
How goes it lately, Lenny? Everything just fine?
Now here's the thing. There's there's kind of a downside to taking Trippy Shot in the hopes of getting Blackout, and that's that now we can't use Boiling Blood, which would have given us a 50% increase anyway, and Blackout is only 60%. The benefit to using Blackout is that it affects all enemies, not just one. But if we're really just focused on a single enemy, sometimes it's just easier and simpler to use Boiling Blood instead of Blackout. So it's kind of a, you know, how skilled are you with the build? How skillfully can you use Blackout? How easily can you get multiple enemies in one kind of clustered group for Blackout to be effective? Oh, shoot. Got him. I would say Bad Influence is more important than Blackout, but if we can get it, that's, you know, it's not a bad thing. No, we're going to keep both of those, although if we don't get Blackout by the end of Elysium, we may just switch and
Which one?
purge Trippy Shot and get our Boiling Blood back. But Boiling Blood back. There we go. Okay, what else? What level are we at with Heartbreak Strike? Level 4. You know what? Let's take the Palm Blossom. Yeah.
Next region.
Let's see if we can get a couple extra levels into our Heartbreak Strike. It's likely gonna just put it into Trippy Shot instead, but it's at least worth a try. Okay, let's see if we can get a Daedalus Hammer. Yep, perfect. Now, hopefully we'll get Chain Shot. If we don't, there's a couple alternatives we could get instead.
That one's rearming.
Like getting Twin Shot is definitely a huge help. Okay, let's mark all you, and 1, 2, 3. Nice. Nope, stop running away. You're running away faster than my Twin Shot can keep up. Okay, Perfect Shot, Point Blank Shot, and Explosive Shot. Out of all these, I would say Explosive Shot is the way to go. I really wanted Chain Shot, but Perfect Shot, I know I'm not going to be aiming for the Power Shot nearly as much. Point Blank Shot is nice, but Explosive Shot offers more damage output. And being able to deal damage in an area helps as well. You know, that basically means that if we get in close, we may actually be able to hit multiple enemies with our attack at once, which would apply the Shared Suffering bonus to everyone at once. The reduced charge speed is quite painful though. But if we can nail this, we're going to get some pretty hefty damage. Just like that, even the Great Shield's down in just a couple shots there. And with Twin Shot as well, that's especially useful. It actually kind of makes me wish we'd gotten Triple Shot instead. Triple Shot with Explosive Shot's a deadly, deadly combo. No, you don't. No, you don't. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Aphrodite and Demeter. No, we need Dionysus. What do we got in the shop? Poseidon. We don't need Poseidon. We do need Dionysus. There he is. Perfect. Let's go. Perfect. That's exactly who I wanted to fight. Whoa, okay, let's get out of the way. Oh, jeez. And boom, nice. Oh, shoot. There we go. Doesn't matter.
Stand down. I can see it.
Till next time, sir. In the name of Hades.
Alright, Drunken Flourish, there we go. Now we can apply Hangover to multiple enemies with a single button press. And if we've got 3 or more, once we get Bad Influence, that will increase our damage even further. But already we've got a strong enough build to clear the run with. We've got Twin Shot, Explosive Shot, high rarity, high damage Heartbreak Strike. Oh jeez, and I am dying now. What is happening? Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, my charge speed's a little bit too slow. That's the only real problem here. But we'll make up for that.
Enemies. Well, here we go. Anyway, here.
Okay, Greater Evasion, Side Hustle. You know, we'll take Greater Evasion. 10% dodge chance is always nice. Restore some health. We don't need... You know what? I'm going to take it, though, because if we get Sunken Treasure, that'll kind of heal us up a bit here. A Hydraulic Might might be good, too, you know? Actually, Hydraulic might be the way to go. Could be the way to go. I don't like saying the same word twice in a sentence. There we go. Okay, one. I know we're missing one. There you are. Go. Nice. Who's left? 1, 2, 3. And let's just take you all out. Lovely. Lovely.
Nearly got me.
Alright, what do we got? Tidal Dash, Poseidon's Aid, Ocean's Bounty. Get some bonus obol from Chambers and calling down Sisyphus. A little bit of bonus healing from the darkness drops at the end of each chamber. Not that I think we need to worry about it too much, but all the other boons were not really worth going for. I just realized that means that we won't be able to get Artemis at any point unless we force her, but we're not going to, because there is something specific we want to take in Styx. The other added benefit to Drunken Flourish is we can easily apply 2 status ailments and get privileged status. Who's left? Oh jeez, come sturdy or something. I need some healing. I just realized there's a soul that I didn't see was recharging until the last second. I let him walk away from me. There we go. Heartbreak Strike. Keep palming it up. Might as well. I don't know. No need to purge that. Demeter's not really going to help us, so we'll just get the Obel, I guess. Not that we need any of that either. We got tons. Is it just me, or does my move speed seem a little bit slower than it should be? I don't know. I feel like I'm a little sluggish. Go. Right. Oh, jeez. Wasn't paying attention.
No, you don't.
Oh well. Had I realized that my health was that low, I might have called down Sisyphus again, but... might have just been that I took too heavy of a hit with the splitter. Okay, these things are starting to get annoying. Really? Just come in all at once, please. There we go. I don't have the time to sit and charge up my attack. Let's take the Yarn of Ariadne, see if we can get... we might as well take the Centaur Soul as well. Well, no reason not to. And you know what, I was just complaining about move speed. Ignited Ichor, why not? We've got the Oval, might as well spend it. Let's see if we can use that Yarn of Ariadne, though, to get a high rarity bad influence. But because we are currently sitting with only... because we currently don't have what we need for... sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to think of one thing while doing another thing. Because we don't have either Bad Influence or Blackout, and we can really only feasibly expect to get one, I am probably going to purge Trippy Shot in Styx, so that we can get our Boiling Blood back instead, and then just focus on prioritizing Bad Influence. I really should have made sure I was marking Theseus that whole time. I didn't do nearly as much damage to him as I could have, or should have, really, but it's okay. Explosive Shot is just a little bit too slow to really make full use of it in this build, but when you do get to use it, it's powerful. If nothing else, this just gives us bonus 60% of all our damage output. Which is nothing to sneeze at, nothing to complain about.
That'll teach him.
Alright, okay. Of course we get a level into Trippy Shot. I kind of figured we wouldn't get any additional levels into Heartbreak Strike with the Palm Blossom, but I figured it was at least worth a try. We didn't need anything else. No reason for the Hydrolite, no reason for Fate with Twist, honestly. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Trippy Shot. At least then we can use our casts to put Boiling Blood into Hades. Now for our keepsake here, we're gonna take the Sigil of the Dead, because it is the only call that gives us a bonus 100% stealth damage bonus on our attack. Every other call that we do is just going to deal damage on its own. It's not going to increase our attack damage, but Hades Aid will. So, that's what we're going to do. With Hades Aid, we will get an additional 100% attack damage bonus from all our damage, specifically our attack, which is going to work with the Shared Suffering and increase our damage output even further.
What's with the air up here?
There are a few applications of Hades Aid that are just absolutely insane. Drunken Dash, Low Tolerance, Pure Pressure. You know what? Pure Pressure will be good because it will just kind of keep spreading Hangover to different foes, so we don't necessarily have to mark 3 ourselves. We're going to re-roll one of these until we get Dionysus. There he is. And see if we can get Bad Influence this time. Yeah, with peer pressure, at least then we won't have to worry about constantly applying hangover all the time. You know, obviously we don't want to ignore it. I don't know how I missed applying hangover to that thing twice now, but okay. There we go. That's better. Oh, where are you? There you are. I'm at the point where I need to start calling in Sisyphus or not get the full use of him. Use it or lose it at this point. Not that we need the obol or the healing for that matter very much right now. Alright, boiling blood. Hangover, privilege status. Oh, cheapers. Okay, let's get both of you. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Make sure we still got that boiling blood. Haha. Just insane damage. A little bit slow on the charge, but yeah. Oh, still no, hey? Okay. I don't want to take Trippy Shot again because I would prefer Bad Influence over... Well, Drunken Dash could help us apply Hangover more frequently as well, though, so let's do that. I'm debating on that hammer. Chain Shot would be good, but I don't really want to get rid of either of the hammers we have right now. Dionysus, Dionysus, nope. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. We got 3 gods being offered right now. Come on, come on, come on, please. Yes, there it is, Dionysus. I knew that if we re-rolled an Olympian in a different chamber, we would not get to one of the ones that we already had, so... This is our last chance to get Bad Influence. If we don't get it, it's not a huge deal. We've got more than enough to clear the run anyway. Kind of wanted to showcase it, but I think we got a decent chance of getting Bad Influence right now. There's only 2 mains. No, sorry, only 1 main we could actually be offered unless it replaces one of our existing ones. And there's not many tertiary boons we could be offered because we don't have Trippy Shot anymore. So we won't be able to be offered, what is it, Numbing Sensation? Is that the one that reduces the damage when standing in Festive Fog? You know, there's certain tertiary boons that we won't be able to be offered anymore. We won't be able to be offered Blackout. I don't think... I mean, we could potentially be offered Low Tolerance, but there's not much outside of Bad Influence that we could be offered, so I think we got a decent chance of getting it. What do we got? Yeah, why not? We got the Obol. Yeah, sure. Aerospangle, too. That could potentially... Well, it's not going to be as useful with damage control on, but that's okay. One... Any friends? Nope, just you? Okay, fine. So be it. There we go, there's your friends. And... Boom! Boom! Oh, no, no. Okay, let's not be poisoned, please. Thank you. Excellent. Bad Influence. Oh, dang it. Really? Okay, that's unfortunate. We'll take Premium Vintage, get the bonus health and Ascent, point in Drunken Dash, of course. That sucks, man. I was really hoping we'd get Bad Influence. And now all of this, Drunken Flourish, Drunken Dash, is kind of pointless. Because we didn't get that. That blows. So let's just go for the boss chamber. It doesn't really matter at this point. Sweet Surrender could maybe have been useful, but if nothing else, we could maybe go for Ravenous Will. You know, that gives us a bit of a damage increase, but we would have to be using our cast every 3 seconds to make sure that it would actually apply, which is a little bit tedious, but it's not the end of the world. It would help us. Okay, there we go.
A whole entire sound
What do we
of
got?
something.
Yeah, Ravenous Will. It's a 20% damage bonus when we have no casts, which basically just means every 3 seconds we gotta throw our cast and then we get that bonus. Or anytime we want that bonus, we just have to throw our cast, basically.
Passageways before we go.
Well, I mean, okay. The additional hangover stuff will at least apply privilege status. It's just a real shame that we didn't get bad influence. That's unfortunate. You ideally do want to go for that, but the beauty of this build is that it already deals such high damage that bad influence isn't strictly necessary. We're going to clear this no problem,
This is it.
even without bad influence or battle rage or blackout. Oh, you. Ugh, lovely. Yeah, it was not ideal. Oh, jeepers. Jeepers, okay. A little bit too slow right now. Now, the nice thing about this build is that we can actually mark Hades and then just focus on these things. And we don't have to... Okay. You know what? Fine. Let's use our Hades aid and get that damage increase now. I gotta prioritize my dodges before anything else, because I am a little bit slow right now. Especially when I'm charging up my... Really? Come on, I dodged that one. Alright, fine. Oh, these things are the worst, because the mark disappears when they teleport like that. Oh, really? And they're gonna sneak up behind us and prevent us from really being able to charge up our attack, so we just kind of have to let it go. Ugh, this is rough. This is the only real flaw, I would say, with Shared Suffering, is it can be very, very slow depending on what you get. Explosive Shot slows it down significantly, which is unfortunate. Oh, jeepers, come on. Just, oh. That stupid Wretched Sneak prevented me from getting the shot off, which prevented me from getting him to his second phase. Oh, okay. The rest of this should be fine. As long as we don't have to worry about his stupid little minions, we'll be fine. And now it's just avoid his attacks, apply privilege status, and get those shots off on him. Make sure he's marked every time so he takes 60% bonus damage. Use Hades' aid wherever possible. Oh, jeepers. Ah. Oh, I wish we had chain shot. Depending on how you do it, you can sometimes hit him either through obstacles or banking it off of other targets.
I shall be whole again.
But without chain shot, we're just kind of stuck with this really, really slow, not great charge attack. It's good. It does lots of damage, but like that's hefty damage. But this is not really the build I wanted to showcase. Ah. Ah. Wow, I really didn't think we'd actually need that Death Defiance that Chaos gave us, but it looks like we might at this rate. I just realized I'm not applying Boiling Blood to him, which I should be. Phew, that's some hefty damage there. Oh, jeez, okay. One, two, three, spear. Ah. Ah!
It's my last chance.
jeez, I didn't see the last wave there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Almost. Almost. Ugh. No, 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 no. Okay, jeepers. Ah, I just need to get close enough to charge up one good attack against him. Where are you? Oh, of course. There we go. Good enough. This is not the build I wanted to showcase, but it worked. That's what matters. Okay. Well, that's Rama Shared Suffering.
In the name of someone very sore right now.
And honestly, this is our end screen. Because we didn't get Blackout, this is basically our end screen. Ideally, yep, you want Heartbreak Strike. Twin Shot is ideal for this. Explosive Shot is honestly, it does great damage, don't get me wrong. But if you can get Chain Shot is really what you want. Chain Shot will cause your attack to ricochet to different opponents and deal additional damage for each one it hits. Considering every single one of those hits is going to proc the Shared Suffering on your marked targets, that's what you want. If you can get Bad Influence with Drunken Flourish, that's ideal. My ideal end screen, I would take off Explosive Shot, put on Drunken Flourish, and put on Bad Influence. But because we didn't get it, kind of sucks. Instead, let's actually go with this Hades Aid. Get that 100% stealth damage bonus. This is not what I wanted to show you, but it'll have to do. Maybe I'll re-record this one day, but honestly, this isn't my favorite bow build. It's actually probably my least favorite bow build. The Relentless Rama is arguably just more fun. But it works, and it's quite effective, so I will take a screenshot there, and we'll upload it as is. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's what we got. So with that, that'll do it for this one, and I'll see you next time.